Today, we're diving into a feeling I think a lot of us have, but maybe don't totally get that urge to just walk all by yourself. We're going to reframe this whole idea. It's not about being lonely. Nope, it's actually a powerful mental strategy. So let's get into why your brain is literally pushing you out the door. I mean, you know that feeling, right? It's been a long day, or you're stuck on a really tough problem, and there's just this pull, this need to just put on your shoes and go alone. No real destination, just the movement. It's a common feeling, almost a primal instinct. But what happens when you tell someone you're going for a walk alone? You might get that kind of concerned look, right? The, hey, is everything okay question? There's this automatic assumption that you must be sad or lonely. Our culture just tends to frame being alone as a negative thing, something that needs to be fixed. Okay, but here's where we're going to flip the script. What if that urge for a solo walk isn't a bug, but a feature of your brain? What if it's a deliberate, strategic move your mind is making to help you think better, create, and solve some of your biggest problems? And that brings us to our first big idea. We need to completely redefine what this kind of solitude actually is. We're not talking about isolation here. We're talking about a strategic retreat. Let's give it a name: creative solitude. The most important word here is deliberate. This isn't just passively feeling alone. It's a conscious choice you make to step away from the constant flood of social information, just to give your brain the quiet space it is desperate for, to do some deeper thinking. And this right here shows the difference perfectly. Loneliness is that painful, passive feeling of wanting connection and not having it. Creative solitude, though, that's a positive, intentional act. It's you choosing to be with your own thoughts, which, as we're about to see, is exactly where some of your best thinking happens. So, what's actually happening up there in your head when you do this? Let's get into the science of it, because this is where it gets really fascinating. Just think about it. Whenever you're with other people, your brain is working overtime. It's reading facial expressions, it's interpreting tone of voice, trying to figure out what to say next, managing social expectations. It is incredibly taxing. It eats up a massive amount of your cognitive bandwidth. So, by simply taking away this social element by walking alone, you're basically closing all those extra programs running in the background of your mind. And all of a sudden, all of that processing power is freed up. It's now available for other things. This creates the absolute perfect conditions to get into what we can call a deeper thinking state. It all starts by disconnecting from social inputs. Then, that simple, repetitive motion of walking, it just quiets down all the noise and lets your mind wander freely and make brand new connections. And getting to this state is the entire goal of creative solitude. It's a way of thinking that's pretty much impossible to access when you're constantly reacting to emails and texts and conversations. This is where real insight and clarity are born. So here's the crucial part. What's actually getting activated? Well, when your brain isn't so focused on the outside world, it turns inward. This kicks on what neuroscientists call the default mode network. Think of it as your brain's imagination network. It's what connects random ideas, pulls up distant memories, and runs future scenarios. In short, it does the heavy lifting for all your innovation. Okay, this brings us to our final section. How do you actually harness all this? How do you turn a simple walk into a powerful tool for your life and your work? By embracing these solitary walks, you're not just getting some exercise. No, you're giving yourself a huge strategic advantage. You can solve those complex problems that have been bugging you for weeks, generate brand new ideas for a project, process difficult emotions without judgment, and plan out your future with so much more clarity. This quote just nails the whole idea that wandering isn't aimlessness, it's exploration. And that exploration is only possible when you get rid of the constant distraction of social processing. Your best ideas aren't hiding in a group chat. They're probably waiting for you out on some quiet path. So the next time you feel that pull, that quiet little urge to just get away and walk, listen to it. Don't label it as antisocial. Don't dismiss it. Recognize it for what it actually is: your brain asking for the space it needs to do its absolute best work. And that's a powerful thought to end on. That breakthrough you've been searching for, that solution to a nagging problem, or that spark of creativity you really need, it might not be found by trying harder at your desk. It could be waiting for you, just one solitary walk away.